I was taking a sip of water.
Oh, okay. All right, let's start again because Tyler was taking a sip of water.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. Episode, was it 13?
13? Yeah, because it's unlucky 13 because I got COVID.
Yeah, so you might be wondering why we're not in the same room. Tyler's an idiot and got COVID.
That's me.
Yep, the fool he is. Just got a spicy cough.
Yeah, it really is a spicy cough. I've
really
finally
is.
gotten over most of my symptoms today. So we were like, hey, let's record a podcast tonight.
Yeah, so like we currently can't record in the same room, but we thought it'd be interesting to try and do it from separate rooms whilst Tyler has COVID. And we just realized we haven't recorded in probably, is it exactly 2 months?
Exactly 2 months today was our last recording session.
That's insane.
It's been a busy 2 months.
It's been a very busy 2 months because you've been working and I've been working and studying and all that dumb shit.
Just life, man.
Just life getting in the way. But
yeah, honestly.
That's okay. We're back here now. We're playing Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Around. So I'm playing Kirby at the moment. Tyler can't see what I'm doing.
I can't see a thing.
He can't see a thing. So he's just,
Dude, look out.
Whoa. No, I'm just, so I thought I would just play through like the first couple levels because like the game is only, 2 weeks old as of recording this podcast?
It's a week and a bit.
A week and a bit.
Not quite 2 weeks yet.
Yeah. So I won't do anything spoilery. I haven't even played through that much of it actually.
That's a very good point. How far in are you actually so I don't spoil anything?
Oh, I mean, it's fine. But I'm up to the third world.
Oh, so the theme park land?
The theme park one?
Yeah, sweet. Okay. Oh, Jesus. There's so much.
Yeah. I mean, you've already told me like what happens in most of it anyway. So
yeah,
okay,
so as of recording, well, I guess that's not going to change. I have 100% completed the game. I actually checked my stats today. It only took me it says on my Switch stats played for 40 hours or more, so it's between 40 and 45 hours. To get 100% completion. And so that is done now. I actually used my COVID ISO to finish off the game 100%, which was great.
Making good use of your time finally.
Yeah, and now I'm playing Hollow Knight, but we'll talk about that. Yeah.
I would love to do an episode on that. I haven't even played it that much. I really want to.
I'm 2 hours in
great.
And oh my God.
Do you like it so far?
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
But we'll save that.
The gameplay is top notch. The art, we'll save it for another day.
Yeah.
It's an awesome game that I really want to get to, probably after I do Kirby.
Yeah.
So I'm just playing through the first level. I'm just sort of going around. I'm not going to do anything special, so there's not anything you're really missing out on. If I notice anything particular, I'll say what I'm doing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's kind of a new game, so there's no real strong memories, I guess, we can talk about. But I just want to say that Kirby, I've never really played much Kirby, and I think you're the same as well. You've not really had much experience with Kirby in the past.
The only experience I've had with Kirby is I played a little bit of Kirby's Epic Yarn on the Wii U, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And I've played Kirby in Smash. That's it.
Nice. Yeah. Kirby's... I don't know about Kirby in Smash. He's not
great, but he does the job. I played him a lot in Brawl.
Yeah. I remember like playing against like my siblings, and they would always use Kirby and Brawl. Not so much these days because they actually got into competitive Smash and realized Kirby's not that great.
No.
I hope I didn't piss off anyone who mains Kirby. He was like, no, that's the best character, man. But
I have a friend who mains Kirby, so he's going to be thrilled to hear that.
Okay, cool. Well, sorry, Tyler's friend, but Kirby sucks.
Yeah. He doesn't suck in this game, though.
No. I was just going to say quickly, like the only experience I've kind of had with Kirby was like, I think my little brother had the Kirby game on DS. Can't remember what it was called.
There are so many.
There's way too many. And they all kind of look the same. They're all kind of like a 2D.
That's racist, dude. You can't say that.
No, sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
Come on, dude.
God. I promised I wouldn't be racist on this
I'm even wearing my pink shirt because we're doing a Kirby episode.
I should have put on my pink shirt. I have a pink shirt. Should I just get changed now and put on my Kirby shirt?
In front of the camera, why not?
In front of the camera?
No, maybe don't. We don't want to lose viewers, dude.
I think we would gain viewers.
Or listeners. Listeners, if you want to see James take off his shirt, tune into the video version of the podcast.
Yeah. come watch YouTube or something.
I wanna address two things very quickly, like behind the scenes things before we get started with the actual game.
Sure.
The first thing is if you are watching, you might see my eyes flicking up and down a lot. It's because my camera is recording up here, but I'm actually looking down at my laptop screen there. I don't know, weird thing to address, but it's weirding
right.
me out. And the second
If it
thing,
weirds you out, it'll weird someone else out.
surely, right?
Now that you've pointed it out, especially.
Yeah. And the second thing, obviously, like if we talk over at each other at any point, it's like we're struggling to hear each other a little bit because of the setup, but I might just that actually helps a lot, just popping one earphone kind of off. This is a much better system now. We've got it worked out.
Well, to be honest, I'm hearing you perfectly. So,
see, I'm having a little trouble hearing you. So if I talk over you, that's why.
Okay. Well, it's all good on my end so far, but it might be trippy for you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty fun, actually.
This is actually really fun. Like I've been looking for an excuse to use all of my lights and my setup for ages.
Listeners, you won't be able to see what video we're capturing at the moment, but Tyler's lighting is professional and mine looks like dog shit.
It's
because I have no lighting set up.
Yeah, like I've even got like a light behind me to like throw some like warm light into the background. Like I've got so many lights set up around me. This is a dark room. This is a pitch black room otherwise. I'm happy.
And Tyler was telling me before it's like only $40 to get all that stuff and same day delivery. I might do that.
Dude, Amazon Prime, man, like that's where it's at. I got all these lights on the same day.
Fuck yeah.
Like Prime same day delivery. So
Shout outs
good.
to Amazon Prime.
We're not sponsored by Amazon.
No, I don't know if I want to be, but
yeah, that's iffy. I don't think we cut that.
that's a bit iffy.
Yeah.
So I'm at just so you know what I'm doing. I just defeated like that mini boss in the first world. If you remember,
Wild Bonkers.
Like that sword. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So and then I got a coin there. So you go.
Yeah, I think I played the demo for Kirby before, like, because I've never played a Kirby game before, but I saw the trailer for it at E3 or the direct it was announced on or whatever, and I thought it looked like Mario Odyssey, but a Kirby game. So I was like, okay, downloaded the demo, played it through in one sitting, absolutely loved it. The day that it came out, I happened to be off school anyway. So I went and bought a copy and played it for the whole day and the whole weekend, and then 3 days later I got COVID. So here we are.
Perfect excuse to just smash it out.
Yeah, and so I 100%ed the game. Like, look, there are some things that I could have done that don't count towards the 100% total. Like, you know, you've got all the treasure roads. You can get all the target times in the treasure roads. I actually did all but 2 of them.
Yeah, because I was going to ask, with the target times, does that add to your percentage?
Not
or
at
no?
all it does is give you extra coins.
I've been like trying so hard to make sure I get the target time on every level because I feel like that's going to add to my completion. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
I'm going to do it anyway just because I'm a completionist. Like,
yeah, and some of them are really easy to get target times. Some of them I killed myself trying to get, but yeah.
So just to explain what they are. So in Kirby, you have your main kind of 3D, 2D, 0.5 worlds, but then you have like these specific challenges that I kind of set in a different world, I guess. It's kind of like the challenges in Mario Odyssey. You just have to get to the end and there's like a treasure gem, whatever it's called at the end.
Yeah, a rare stone,
Yeah, a rare stone. So yeah, with those, I thought you had to get the specific time to add a completion rate, but you don't. That kind of makes me feel a little bit better, but I kind of wish there was some kind of reward for doing that. It seems kind of pointless anyway.
I don't want to spoil it, but it literally doesn't even pop up with a screen like congrats if you get all the target times. Yeah,
well, I got all the target times in the first, and I think the second world now, and nothing happened. I'm like, oh. Okay, so what's the point? Just as a good challenge?
Yeah, I got all of the target times in the first 4 worlds. World 5, I missed 1, and World 6, I missed 2. So I've got 3 that I haven't done.
Damn.
And those 3, like, one of them I'm convinced it's literally impossible to get because I'm consistently like 15 seconds out.
Yeah.
It's wild. And then the 2 in the final world, that's the one in the 5th world. The one in the final world, they're actually, I reckon I could do them if I just played them.
Yeah,
But
if you tried.
but also it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The the very, very final treasure road, once you get the final weapon in the game, the target time for it was like 2 minutes or something. And
2 minutes.
I was like, oh God, this is going to be a long one then, because if 2 minutes is the target time, whatever. The time I got on the first try without even trying was like 1:30.
Damn.
So some of them are really easy.
Yeah. It's just like the difficulty is just kind of like spread randomly.
So like some of the 3-star levels, which are meant to be the most difficult ones, are really easy, but some of the 1-star levels like gave me so much grief.
Damn.
Maybe it is the opposite way, which seems dumb.
Yeah. I guess maybe it's just the offset, like just the difficulty maybe in the later levels.
How are you finding the difficulty of the game in general?
Well, it's kind of funny because I did the demo as well before I started playing this game. And I actually started on the easy mode for some stupid reason. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah.
And then I did the wild mode after, and it felt pretty much the same.
Okay.
So then I've been doing the wild mode so far in this. And it's not difficult at all. I've only done the first 2 worlds, so there's not the difficulty will probably spike in the next few worlds. So I can't really comment too much on it, but it's been very easy so far. I guess like the only difficult thing is kind of like some of the secrets, I guess. They're not too straightforward, but like once you finish a secret, it will uncover the next secret or the next secret, and you can just go and find it. So it hasn't really been too difficult at all to complete all the levels. Even doing the treasure road stuff has been pretty easy for me so far.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing, because you said in the post game that it gets really hard. So
well, not really hard, but there's certainly a spike.
Like Mario Odyssey, like post game, like the whole game is easy up until the post game.
Yeah.
So I might just like quickly, for those who haven't really played or Kirby in the Forgotten Land, might just quickly kind of describe what it is. So it's kind of like they're calling it Kirby's first 3D adventure, I guess. And it sort of feels more so like Mario 3D World to me than Odyssey or Breath of the Wild and something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would call it like a 3D adventure, but I guess compared to like all the previous Kirby titles where it's just 2D platforming.
I definitely compare this more closely to Odyssey. It plays. The only thing you don't have is free reign of like a 360-degree camera.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like it plays exactly like Odyssey if you've played that. Like, and by if you, I mean like the listener.
Like just the general people.
Yeah, the general people.
Yeah. So pretty much you're just transported to this land. I can't even remember what happens in the opening cutscene, but you're just transported to this like forgotten world. And you just have to save all the Waddle Dees, which I assume is kind of what you do.
You just save all the what
as well. I know where you're going with this, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. The Waddle Dees.
Yeah, the Waddle Dees nuts, dude.
Got him!
just gonna move on from that. I knew it was coming. I just gotta let Tyler have it. You know, he needs this. He's in isolation.
You can't see my face right now, but I went from like real happy to real like, oh.
No, I did see your face a little bit. Like you're in the corner, so I can kind of see it. You kind of just looked a little sad.
Yeah, because like
your forever everyday look.
Because I have to say it. I have to say Waddle Dees nuts.
Waddle Dees nuts.
But
you're
I don't want to.
Now everyone knows you can all use it on your friends.
I actually legitimately got one of my friends by saying that. They were shook.
And I'm pretty sure you guys aren't friends anymore?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, you did. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, you just have to save the Waddle Dees just by going through the levels. In I don't know how many worlds there are exactly. You could probably say it, Tyler, but there's a fair few levels.
6 worlds.
6 worlds? Oh, it's kind of like Yoshi's Island, I guess.
Yeah.
The original one, there's 6 worlds.
I thought there was... Well, there are 6 worlds with an asterisk.
With like post-game worlds and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not too much else.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a lovely week.
That's the podcast.
Yeah.
And like I have a basic idea of what Kirby does. Like obviously sucks up like powers.
Yeah, Kirby sucks.
He sucks. He sucks and blows.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, it's the same kind of stuff in this game. You get power-ups and stuff from different enemies. But like there's the main kind of catch at this game is the specific power-ups he gets by sucking up like, I don't know what it's called.
Appliances. It's called mouthful mode.
Mouthful mode, that's right.
Yeah.
And he gets like appliances, like you can be a cone, you can be a refrigerator, you can be a flight of stairs.
You can be a car. You can be Kirby.
Kirby? I love it. There's a transformation for, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's one of my favorites so far.
Which one?
It's being the roller coaster.
Oh, yeah. Being like...
That was so much fun.
That's so good.
That section was just beautiful. The music was great. It felt like a legitimately fun roller coaster ride, and I loved it.
Yeah, there are some really fun like mouthful mode transformation segments in this game.
Yeah, and it kind of just like reminded me of like the transformations in Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Like great way to incorporate the environment into like all the platforming challenges that you have to do.
Yeah,
it's such a great little.
Yeah, and those treasure roads, you know, using those different modes or the different copy abilities or the different mouthful modes to like put you in challenge situation. I think that's really fun. Like,
yeah, it's a great way to test like your abilities, I guess, or how well you can use them.
I learned how to use half of those abilities because of the treasure roads. Like there are some power ups like of the abilities. You know, like you've obviously used the drill ability.
Yeah.
In the powered up version of the drill ability, if you like complete a circle as the drill, it explodes everything in the middle of it.
Yeah. And I only found that out in the challenge as well. Yeah.
I only found that out in the treasure road. I was like, how do I open this switch? And then it showed me and I was like, oh shit, I know how to use this now. So,
because I feel like they only tell you those techniques in the treasure road things.
Yeah, they just give you the power up in the level and they're like, here you go, have fun.
Yeah, you're like, all right, sweet.
One thing that I was just thinking, not even about the game, I was listening back because it's been 2 months since we've recorded last. I was listening back to some of our earlier stuff and like watching through some of the videos to like do some edits and stuff. And I swear so much. I swear an unbelievable amount. And I swear an unbelievable amount in my everyday life anyway, except when I'm teaching, of course.
No, especially when you're teaching.
Oh, especially when I'm teaching.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
If you're not swearing, then what kind of teacher are you?
But then like, I was thinking about this specifically because like I still don't swear in front of my parents, right? Like that is where I draw the line. I will occasionally drop a shit in front of my, that sounds bad. I'll occasionally like...
I'll just shit in front of my parents sometimes.
I'll occasionally drop a shit in front of my dad, or like if I'm on the phone to my dad, I'll drop a shit here and there. Yeah, I'm not fixing that sentence. I don't.
No, please don't. That's beautiful.
But like that's a recent thing, and even then, whenever I say it, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh no. Oh, shit. I feel really bad about it. But then like I dropped like a fucking the other day. I was like, oh fucking hell. Like, and I was like, ooh. Oh. I don't know. I just. It's wild to me that I swear so much in my everyday life, and that transfers to the podcast. But my job as a teacher means I don't swear at all. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely strange. Like, I guess I've been probably swearing a little bit more around my parents now than I obviously have been in the last few years, and they've been swearing a bit more, which is great. Obviously, I still don't do it nearly as much as if I'm like talking to you or talking to my partner or my friends or people at work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just realizing that, you know, sometimes you just say it, you know, you don't actually mean it. You know, it's just sort of one of the words you kind of say in sentences. Like, oh, fucking, you know, that thing.
Yeah, the only time I have sworn at school, it was a very genuine, like I dropped a swear word accidentally. Some of my kids were like up the front doing something. We were like rehearsing for a drama performance. They were up the front doing something. I was just sitting back in my chair, like really zoned out, and I was just watching them kind of like half paying attention. And then they did something and I just went, fuck are you doing? And they went, then whoa,
Mr. Tyler, you swore.
Yeah. They've
that's fun.
The kids at school have started calling me Jesse recently. Jesse, we have to cook.
They went from Uncle Ian to Jesse.
Yeah, they were calling me Uncle Ian. I suppose we didn't even address in like the last couple of episodes that I had a shaved head. It's kind of like kept going. No, I don't think we addressed it.
I don't think we brought it up specifically.
I shaved my head.
Like the last episode or two.
Yeah, it's grown back quite quickly, actually.
Now.
But yeah, it's been a wild year, dude.
It's been a hot minute.
Oh, it's been a wild year. And to segue back onto topic, Kirby has been like this lovely bright light in the middle of this.
Kind of like how like when Animal Crossing.
Yes, it's the exact thing, right?
But probably better. I haven't played it as much yet, but I probably will play this more than Animal Crossing.
I mean, I'm definitely like, now that I'm done with Kirby, I'm not planning to touch it again. Maybe like, I reckon I will replay Kirby in a few years. Like it's been a few years since I 100%ed Odyssey, and I'm very close to picking it up and playing it again.
Yeah, I went and picked it up again. I think I've completed it once, like 100%. That might have been like a good 4 years ago now. And I have played it again since. And I finished the main game, but I didn't finish the post game 100%. But I kind of want to get back to it. I want to get back to. We'll get back on topic eventually. I want to get back to Breath of the Wild.
Yes, me too.
I finished watching Arlo's 3-hour video. Shout out to Arlo. It's an
excellent
amazing
video
review. It's so good. And it just made me really want to play it again.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Since you mentioned Hollow Knight, I kind of want to play that as well. And maybe if we both play it and finish it, we can do an episode on it.
Well, it's really interesting because I was playing Legends Arceus, and I still haven't finished that. I'm only like 10 Pokemon away from finishing the Dex though. But then I was 10 away when Kirby came out, and I went and picked up Kirby day of so I could play it because I knew it would be a shorter commitment, obviously. And while I was at JB Hi-Fi buying Kirby, they had one copy left of Hollow Knight physically, and it was like $30 on special or something. Yeah. And I was like, cool, okay.
You have to get it.
But like the week before Legends Arceus came out, I actually went and bought Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition to play because I saw the direct for Xenoblade 3, and I was like, oh, dude, I have to play these games.
Yeah.
And so I went and bought Xenoblade, and then Arceus came out, so that got put on the back burner. And then Kirby came out, so Arceus got put on the back burner, so Xenoblade got put further on the back burner.
Yeah.
And now I'm playing Hollow Knight. Like,
yeah. Xenoblade's just not going to be played for a long time.
I know it's going to be like a 100+ hour commitment, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just get COVID again, and then you'll have another week just to play it.
I work in a school. I'm probably going to get COVID again.
Yeah, most likely.
I was trying to figure out where I fucking got COVID from, right? I was like, where did I get it? And then I realized, so I started to feel a little unwell on like Wednesday, took Thursday off school, tested positive on Friday. On the Tuesday of that week, the day before I started to feel unwell, I was in an exam with my, 20-something year 11 students in a closed-in tiny room, me walking around the room helping them for 2 hours, and then 3 of them have emailed me and said, oh, I got COVID.
You're like, oh.
And I'm like, well, that's where I got it.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't...
Mine, because I had COVID... might have only been a week before you did. Maybe
you recovered from it. Then I think I got it a week and a half later.
Yeah. And we hadn't hung out, so I definitely didn't give it to Tyler.
No, I haven't seen you.
No. So I went away to Melbourne for a work thingy, and there were I was hanging out with at least 400 or so people every day.
Yeah.
So I thought it was from that, because I started coughing pretty much immediately afterwards. But so I got back on a Wednesday and I was coughing like pretty much for the rest of the week, but I tested negative.
Yeah.
And then for the following week, I tested negative up until the Friday, and then I tested positive, and I might have got it. I was like, well, maybe I got it in Brisbane then, or at work or something, or just in the general public. I don't know. It's a mystery.
Yeah. I think sometimes it can take a minute for the test to show up positive.
Yeah.
Because
who knows?
Because I was feeling unwell on Wednesday, and then obviously we went out for the VR thing on Wednesday night. And before I went out to do VR, I took a COVID test and I took some Nurofen, and it was negative. But then I woke up on Thursday morning with the worst sore throat I've ever had in my life.
Really? Because my symptoms weren't too bad, and we're both triple vaxxed, I think.
Yeah, both triple vaxxed, but my symptoms were just a really bad head cold, but the worst sore throat I've ever had, and then a little stuffiness of the nose, and just a constant dull headache.
Yeah.
And that was the extent of mine. And then over the days, it got a little worse, and then it got a little better. And now I've just got a cough and a slightly blocked nose.
Yeah.
But I'm on
Mine
day
had,
4 today.
Yeah. Well, mine had like different symptoms nearly every day, which was kind of strange.
Yeah, true.
But anyway, back on topic.
Anyway.
Kirby. What do you like about Kirby?
Oh,
About this game specifically, not just Kirby in general.
I like how pink he is. I like that he
All right, that's
sucked.
the episode.
He really sucked, dude.
He do suck.
No, I honestly, I had so much fun playing this game. Like, just so much genuine fun. And the Waddle Dee challenges in each level, like, spoke to my inner, like, collector and, like, you know, the person who loves collectathons. Getting all the Waddle Dees, completing all the challenges, doing all the treasure roads, collecting all of the gotcha machine figures. Oh,
yeah.
Dude, that is probably one of my favorite collectibles in any game ever. Like you go and use a gotcha machine. Oh,
yeah. There's definitely a huge completionist aspect to this game, which I love. I don't know if that's been a thing in previous Kirby games.
Can't speak to it. Yeah.
I don't know. But like, yeah, the Waddle Dee thing kind of reminds me of like getting the coins in 3D World, like Mario Galaxy 2, even like the new Super Mario Brothers. So it's a nice little challenge.
Yeah, or like
they're not too difficult right now.
Yeah, getting the musical notes or the jiggies or the jinjos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not to the same extent as the musical notes.
No, the musical notes are rough.
Yeah. But yeah, I love the completionist aspect. I love all like the secret challenges that you can do. And like you'll get hints for it, but sometimes you'll just do something in the game and you'll get that secret.
Like we were chatting on the phone last night because you couldn't finish a rocket one. That challenge was literally as you start the level, there's like a rocket spaceship in front of you. I was like, I'm going to climb it. And I climbed up on top of it and I got a challenge completed for it.
Yeah. This game like really rewards exploration and kind of in a way that I'm going to keep comparing this to 3D World because it's, I don't know.
It's a fitting comparison.
Similar to it.
Yeah.
It lets you explore the world. It rewards you for exploration a lot more than 3D World does. And it gives so much life and personality to this game that I feel 3D World doesn't have.
Oh, 100%.
Not that it's a bad game. It's a great game. But this, to me, just has so much passion in it. Each level feels, to me, it feels a lot more unique, especially with all the secrets and challenges that you get.
Yeah.
And it's great. The graphics are great as well.
Oh, they're stunning.
Yeah, the artwork is beautiful. I mean, it's kind of like typical kind of Nintendo-y stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's still great.
Do you
I still love that.
Do you mind if I spoil a later boss? It's not really a spoiler, but it is.
Go for it.
Well, King DDD is in this game.
So
King DDD.
You see him in the trailer.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
That's not a spoiler.
Well, yeah, you fight King DDD, right? And so when you defeat him and you get his hammer ability, you know, you're wearing his hat, you know, like very typical Kirby abilities. You're wearing his hat, you've got his hammer. It's fun. There's a second like fight with him later on where he has like a mask on as well. And when you get that ability, like you don't just wear the mask with the copy ability, you wear the mask and the hat. You can still see the hat even though it's
cool.
like just the level, like that level of detail. They didn't have to do that. You know, they could have just given you the mask, but they put in the time and the effort to give you that level of detail. And that is what I appreciate more than anything. Yeah, the game was piss easy. I loved the exploration. It was just fun, but like that level of
fun,
care.
easy game.
Yeah.
To play through,
especially coming off like a grind like Arceus, and that was a fun grind, but you know, like coming off a game like that,
something that just doesn't require as much brain energy.
Yeah,
in some
100%.
cases, I guess it's definitely. Yeah, I mean, I finished Arceus, I finished the Pokédex, so it's good to not have to worry about that anymore. But I've been playing heaps of Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah, hell yeah,
and like. That game is easy. I mean, I played it all my life, so it's really easy for me, but I still have to kind of think, you know, how to do puzzles where these certain collectibles are and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
So it really is, like Kirby really is just a nice game just to kind of go through. It's so easy. It's so fun. It has so much personality. All the characters are great. The bosses, they're fine. They're not difficult.
Yeah, so the bosses you've only done Goromondo the gorilla,
Yeah.
and who was the second
The tree
one?
dude.
Oh, the tree, yeah.
Yeah.
The third world boss was a little step up in terms of difficulty, but like so
Yeah.
long as you know how to dodge, you'll be sweet.
Yeah, I think I know how to do that.
Yeah, I didn't know how to dodge until the fourth world.
And what do they like teach you in the fourth world?
No, because I couldn't
just-
beat the fourth world boss, and I had to look
Yeah.
up like strategy, and they were like, just dodge. I'm like, you can fucking dodge?
You can do that.
Yeah, that is the only time. So the beauty of playing this game the week it came out is like no guides existed, right? So
Yeah.
like, and that was really nice for a change. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't look up how to do things. Even when I looked up the fourth world boss, I had to watch like a YouTube video in Japanese.
Like a let's play.
Yeah, I had to watch a let's play in Japanese. And that was literally, and I saw him dodge, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I figured it out just based on the controller. And that was the only time I looked up anything to do in this game.
Yeah.
But like once I
Well,
figured out how to dodge,
Yeah. I was going to say as well before we get into it, I came into this game really blind. Probably the most blind I've gone into a game for a hot minute.
yeah,
I only watched the
me too.
trailer maybe once. I think probably once. So I when I got into this game, I kind of forgot what was in it or what it looked like. So I've gone into this game completely blind. I haven't looked up any guides. I haven't seen anything. And it's just great. It's just great to kind of have this natural experience, which I need to do more often. with
Yeah,
video games.
the only thing I had seen for this game was I saw like the little cutscene of him sucking in the car.
Sure.
And I think
That's made myself laugh. I'm immature.
because I saw that I'm moving past it. I'm more mature.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
I saw that. I think I was watching Rubber Ross's direct live stream, when he was Twitch streaming the direct, and I saw that and I was like, oh, that looks cute. And then I saw like on the eShop like demo available. I'm like, oh, I'll play the demo. And so I watched that clip. I played the demo, and that was literally it. I haven't even seen the trailer for the game.
Oh, really? Yeah.
No, but that clip that I saw of him eating the car and then playing the demo, I was like, I'm buying this on release day.
Yeah. Well, I remember seeing like trailers and when it was revealed in direct and people were saying, oh, this is the Mario Odyssey of Kirby and stuff like that. And after playing it, I don't like it's definitely an evolution with Kirby in the series. It's definitely its first like kind of 3D adventure. It's not, I wouldn't call it the Mario Odyssey because obviously it's not like a free,
This is Kirby's Mario 64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if I had my expectations up a little bit because everyone's saying, oh, it's going to be a huge, massive 3D world kind of thing. But I don't know. It's still been super enjoyable for me.
Yeah, and
I love it.
you haven't encountered my favorite world yet.
No.
I think
Although I'm already liking the third world because I love theme parks and stuff like that. So the fact like just before I went into the world and I could see all like the theme parks and stuff in the distance, I'm like, this is going to be sick.
the hell, like even then, right? I was about to say like, oh, I think the fifth world's my favorite. They went no sixth, and then they went no third, like no fourth. Like they're all good. Like
They've all been really consistent so far.
and I think like 6 worlds is a lot better than 8. I'm looking at you, Mario. 6
Yeah.
worlds is better than 8 because like you're not repeating themes. Like you get to do your interesting thing, you get to do it and get out, you know?
Absolutely. And I feel like in Mario, a lot of the worlds, like they're kind of the same as previous games.
Yeah,
Especially
always.
with the new Mario Brothers series. Like obviously, like it creates this continuity in the Mario
Yeah.
universe. At
Grass,
the same
water, desert,
time, like desert area,
fire.
big
Fire
small-
as the final area.
yeah, a big small world.
Kirby
That's
does that
cool.
actually though.
Oh, no. You just spoiled it for me, man.
Good.
Okay, that's all right.
The one thing I will say is you're not prepared for the final boss.
You have kind of mentioned it.
No, I haven't mentioned anything about. So like, there's like, I mean like the final boss of like World 6, like,
Is it
because
Meta Knight?
sorry,
Is it Meta Knight?
it's no, I'm not going to say who it is.
Okay.
But you're not prepared though for that fight. It's easy, but like the way it all plays out, yeah, it's great.
It's a great fight.
And then like that whole final battle, and then you get to go and do the post-game stuff, and then you've got like the post-game bosses and the secret bosses, and then the Colosseum bosses, and
I'm excited.
the Colosseum gave me mad Kingdom Hearts vibes. Like, I was waiting for Sephiroth to show up.
Imagine if you did.
Dude, if
Just the
Sephiroth
weirdest
showed up-
crossover, Sephiroth and Kirby.
dude, like you're
That
doing
would
like
be the best.
you're doing the fight, like you're fighting Meta Knight in the Colosseum. You just see like Sephiroth's sword come through Meta Knight, just
Yeah.
absolutely
Oh my
impale
God.
him.
Well, like in the Smash trailer.
Well, no, like
like
he did
hitting
with
Mario
Aerith,
up.
but you know, rip Aerith.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't played much Final Fantasy or
what? You haven't played FF7?
No, I know that's like a legendary game. I need to play it.
I played Final Fantasy VII PC edition on my little Asus notebook back in like 2011 or some shit.
Good
And-
times.
And rather than using the keyboard, I actually had a USB connectable numpad that I connected to my laptop as a USB, held it on its side, and used that as a controller.
That sounds uncomfortable.
No, it was like, because the numpad is like, it was the perfect size to be held like a controller, and I could reach everything with my thumbs. I think I still have that numpad somewhere.
I want to see it.
But like, I connected it and I like mapped the buttons on the numpad as my controller.
Fuck yeah.
And then I remember during a fight, I accidentally hit numlock and it wasn't working, and I was like, what's going on?
What the fuck?
Thankfully, it's a turn-based game, but like,
Yeah.
I was like,
Did it run like well in that laptop?
it actually did. Like, I was shocked at how well it ran, but also it's a PS1 game, so I'm not shocked.
Oh, true. For some reason I was thinking of the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh, Christ, no.
No, that would not have played well on your laptop.
No, on my little like 4 gig of RAM Asus notebook.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have that laptop, but I miss using it.
I still have my old school laptop as well.
That
It's
was
broken.
that was my first like laptop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was my first personal computer. Like, we had a family computer. I had mum's laptop that I would use, but that's my first laptop.
Yeah, I'm the same. Well, mine was like, because we were all given laptops at school. in
Oh,
grade
true. Fucking
9.
rich boy.
Yeah. Hey, I've got no defense for that.
Yeah, good.
But yeah, there's a little sidetrack, but I remember when I first got that laptop, that was actually when I first started playing banjo.
True.
I got Project 60, I keep saying 64, 62, and got banjo, and I played it on that, and it was the best. And I have so many memories of that year, just like playing through banjo.
Yeah.
It was great.
I
Loved it.
Same but different. Right before I got that laptop, I was at my cousin's house, who's a big, my cousin who's I think like 10 years older than me.
Sure.
And she was like the big like pop culture person in my life growing up. And so like she got me into a lot of things that I'm into currently, like showing me
Yeah.
TV shows, showing me games.
Hell yeah.
And one of the things she showed me was one of her favorite games, which was Pokemon Sapphire. Oh, Pokemon
fuck
Ruby,
yeah.
sorry. She
yeah.
had Ruby, and so I downloaded on her family computer, so my auntie's computer, VBA, the Visual Boy Advance, and downloaded a ROM of Sapphire, and that was my first ever Pokemon experience.
Damn.
Was playing a ROM of Sapphire on my cousin's computer, and then so when I got my laptop for Christmas later that year, I downloaded VBA straight onto that laptop and I played through all of Emerald.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Hell yeah.
Oh man, 2011. Wow.
What a year. That's when Black and White came out. That's all I associate.
That would have been before 2011 because I owned Platinum. God, that would have been way earlier than. Oh my God.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ, dude. What year are we in?
I forget. I'm still living in 2021.
Dude, I must have been playing that VBA emulator in like 2008.
Yeah, I only discovered like emulators and shit back in like 2010.
Oh my God.
Something like that. What a time. And I felt so bad for it too. I think I did like talked about this in the Pokemon Red episode. And like I downloaded VBA and I was playing Pokemon Red. I'm like, oh my God, are the guys gonna come?
The police are gonna come get me.
Get in trouble. Literally, that's why I had like so much paranoia. I even like told Dad. I was like, Dad, I'm so sorry. And he was like, okay.
He's
That
like,
was it.
son, I don't even know how the fucking computer works.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah. maybe it's getting to around 40.
Yeah.
Around 40 something minutes.
Do you have any closing thoughts on Kirby?
Not really. I think I just.
Okay, well, thanks for joining, everyone.
That's it. Do you have any, like, just to kind of critique the game a little bit, any negative things about it?
I wish it was harder.
Ish? Yeah.
I wish. So yeah, I put it on wild mode as well. There's 2 modes. There's spring breeze mode and wild mode. And I automatically went for wild mode because like the description was like for people who have played platformers, and I'm like, oh sure.
Yeah, you're right.
But like, I wish it was a little harder. So like, not consistently though. I think the difficulty spike at the end was still hard. Like those final secret bosses that you fight are like genuinely difficult.
Yeah.
But they're forgiving. I wish they were less forgiving.
I kind of wish, like, because I'm playing on wild mode. I kind of wish it was a little bit more difficult, even from the start.
Yeah,
but that's okay. It is a kids' game after all.
I mean,
I feel like it's Kirby. It's meant to be a bit easier than games like Mario and Zelda.
Yeah, and the way I was thinking about it is like I found Odyssey piss easy, like so easy.
Yeah.
But I still had a good time, and so I went into Kirby with that mindset too. And you know what? Kirby was really easy, but like we said, it's just mindless, switch your brain off fun, which honestly is what you need.
Yeah.
Not every game has to be like Dark Souls.
Like Elden Ring, which
God.
I really want to play.
Well actually our PS5 is arriving tomorrow.
It hasn't arrived yet.
No, so it got shipped from New South Wales, like because I got it from like Big W and I guess their warehouse is in New South Wales or whatever.
Sure.
And it got shipped and it was meant to be here today, and which is great because I've still got 3 days of ISO left. But then I got a notification this morning saying it got sorted incorrectly and it's moved from Brisbane back down to the Gold Coast.
No, the Gold Coast?
Yeah, it got sorted incorrectly at Brisbane. You know, I'm 20 minutes out of the CBD and it's in Narangba currently.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, how the fuck do you sort it incorrectly? There's a box going to the north side and a box going to the Gold Coast.
So dumb.
But anyway,
at least it's not too far away.
It'll probably arrive either tomorrow, but knowing me, my luck, it'll arrive on my last day of ISO.
Yeah.
But then that's fine because then, I can play it with other people. So.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I'm keen as hell for Elden Ring, dude.
Yeah, I want it to be on Switch. It's not going to be for a while.
It's definitely not going to be on Switch.
No, I might get when I save up. Probably I'll try and get like a PS5 or something. I just want to play it. I just saw Arlo's thing on it and he's like, it's the best game ever. I'm like, all right, you've convinced me.
Sure. I didn't finish Bloodborne, nor did I play enough of it. Like I should have played more, but I really liked what I played. And I've never played much Dark Souls. I've played a fair bit of Dark Souls 1. I played a bit of 3. Never played 2 for some reason.
Apparently that's like the worst one.
Yeah, but I've played a little bit of the Souls games and I really liked Bloodborne, so like maybe Elden Ring will be the one that gets me into the series, you know?
Yeah, you never know.
But yeah, anyway, Kirby.
Kirby. Back to Kirby.
Dude, if Kirby had Dark Souls difficulty, it would be the best game ever.
It. Imagine if like you had to play the whole game again, but it was like super difficult. Or kind of like Zelda, where you play game again, but you only have like 3 hearts and that's it.
Well, you'll love the post game.
Cool. Final thoughts on Kirby. I just want to say the sound design's great. I love the music.
It's great. The whole package, the sound design is fantastic. The music is so stunning.
Yeah. It gives me, again, like Mario, actually gives me more so Mario Odyssey kind of vibes, like the big orchestration.
The orchestration is, very Galaxy and Odyssey vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
There's actually, one of my favorite tracks in the game is from the cinema in Waddle Dee Town. The track officially, and I hope I'm getting this right, is called "Don't Eat the Cinema Patrons."
Ooh.
Which is fucking hilarious. But the track,
that's so funny.
It slaps, dude. Like
I'm gonna go back and listen to it.
In post game, you unlock like a jukebox option, and so you can just play any music from the game. And I always have that playing.
Fuck yeah.
It's so good.
Even when you're playing through the levels, you can just have that
game. No, you can only have it in Waddle Dee Town, unfortunately.
Okay.
But it slaps. It's a great town theme too.
Yeah. It is. I like Waddle Dee Town, and I kind of like it addresses, like, we'll talk about it eventually, one of my issues with Banjo-Tooie. It has very few, but like as you save Jinjos, it doesn't fill up Jinjo Village.
Yeah.
In this game, like as the more Waddle Dees you save, they fill up the village, you unlock more shit. It's great. There's another incentive to saving the Waddle Dees.
Yeah.
Which is
And the rewards you get
great.
for saving all of them is really wholesome, and I really like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm keen to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have any other final thoughts. It's a brilliant game. It's a great 3D platformer, which I think rivals Mario 3D World.
Yeah.
Probably even way better. I enjoy it more. Yeah, great music, great graphics, just great everything. I really don't have anything bad to say about
No,
it other than
not
the
at
fact
all.
that it's easy.
I mean, yeah, if it was a little more difficult, I think it will, like, it already is on the list of like my favorite Switch games I've played.
Yeah, it's up there for me. I think it makes me want to go back and play other Kirby games because it might actually make me appreciate this a little bit more.
I was thinking the same thing, honestly. I don't know where I'd start. There are so many Kirby games.
I think I'd start with the Super Nintendo one.
I mean, yeah, well, that is readily available on Switch Online, so
Yeah.
which you can get now for $7.95.
Ooh.
That sounded like an ad, didn't it?
Paid Switch promotion.
Dude, if Nintendo called us and were like, "We'll sponsor you,"
I'm like, fuck yeah.
I'd say no,
My
dude.
job.
I'm not a sellout.
But it's Nintendo.
I don't care.
You don't say no to Nintendo.
You
Your
say
uncle works there.
it's in the word. It's Nintendo.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else?
No, I
pretty
mean,
good.
get this game. If you like
Yeah,
the fun
get it.
3D platformers, get this game. It's awesome
Yeah.
fun.
It's a great game to play on the Switch because there's not much else really coming out at the moment. So definitely
Lots of
play this.
really
It's
good
great.
indie games.
Yeah, I do want to get like buy more indie games. That's
I don't know
what
if it came out
say.
recently or not, but I've been playing one recently called Down in Bermuda, Here in Bermuda, one of those two.
Yeah.
It's just a little simple puzzle game. Really lovely graphics. I really like it. I love a good indie game.
Love a good indie
Oh,
game.
while we're on the topic, one of my favorites of all time that I got for like $2 on the Switch store, like way back in the day. It's probably still that cheap. It's called Oxen Free. It's like Oxen Free, one word. It's like a little like horror game. You like tune into ghost frequencies by using like a radio. Like
Hell yeah.
It's sick. And like I have a couple of friends who have played it and know about it, but like no one talks about it. It's such a good game. Go on the other.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it right after this.
not sponsored by Oxen Free, Nintendo,
No.
or Switch Online.
But I want to be.
Yeah, I mean, like if
I'd be
they
happy to.
if they called us, I guess I'd say yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
If they put a gun to my head, which they probably would,
Yeah. A Nintendo themed gun. It'd be like a Samus gun or something.
and it sucks me into it.
Okay. Don't know.
And on that
The
note,
sucking part. Yeah. On that note, thanks for listening, everyone, to this COVID special, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, hopefully it all comes together in post. Lots of moving
I'm sure it
parts for
will.
this one.
Yeah, there's lots of us videoing on different devices, recording audio. It's
Yeah.
going to be interesting, but it'll come together.
Be fun, yeah.
It always does.
It's all coming together.
All right, well, thanks, guys. See you on the next one. I'll look at the camera now.
Peace out, fuckers.
Bye.
See you later.